Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this. If you did, I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So this review is for another movie. I did Warrior in my last review. Hope you guys liked that. And then in that review, I said I would be doing this movie next. And this is for the original The Crow, starring the late, great Brandon Lee, who tragically, just like his father, Bruce Lee, died while filming this movie. I was I decided to review this now because this is definitely an October Halloween type movie. It's not a horror movie. There are some scenes that aren't like great, but it's more a dark comic book because it's based on a comic. It's a very dark, gritty comic book movie that actually takes place uh the day before Halloween, so October 30th, which I don't know when it was named this, but Devil's Night. Anywho, I really, really like this movie. It is very tragic what happened to Brennan Lee while filming this movie. This film came out in 1994, a year after I was born, but they had enough footage and then they filmed a couple other things here and there after what happened to him, and they reworked the script because I think they had other things planned for this movie, but they reworked everything and they made it work. And this movie, if you can handle some dark stuff, you should definitely watch this movie at least once. I'm not saying it's Oscar worthy or award worthy or anything like that. It's not the greatest film ever made, but with the tragedy that happened, with what they had, with what they shot to cover stuff they needed, it's a miracle they even got this film made and were able to release it. And it's a really, really good movie. And for his last film, because he did a few other things before this, Brandon Lee. And nothing spectacular, but fun movies from what I've watched over the years. Um, but for his last movie, for his swan song, it's a great. The way they worked it, the way they edited it, and used what shots they had, filmed what they had to film to make it work, especially in 1994 when CGI was starting to get better, but nothing spectacular. There are shots you can tell, but it does not take you out of the film, especially when you know the time era this came out in. It is such a good movie. And I it is out on DVD and Blu-ray, as you can see. Um there were some sequels. I don't think the sequels are too bad, but I might review those at a later time. I might not. I don't know, but nothing compares to this one. They tried to reboot it last year, I think, 2024, and it did not work. I didn't see it, but I know from other reviews and other comments that they should just leave this property alone. It is Brandon Lee's, and that's it. They should just leave it alone, or at least not use his character of Eric Draven. They should leave his character alone, and if they try it again, it should be a totally different person, totally different character, and they should try to rework the story because what they did in this version is just perfect. It really is. It is a really, really good movie. I forgot to look up where it was streaming. I apologize for that, but I'm sure you could. I'm sure it's like streaming to rent or buy pretty cheaply somewhere, especially now with it being October when I'm releasing this. If you don't end up watching this movie, there is a quote at the end of the movie that I do want to read. I'm hoping this works out. If the people we love are stolen from us, the way to have them live on is to never stop loving them. Buildings burn, people die, but real love is forever. I think that's an incredible quote. I just wanted to read that just in case this is too dark for some of you. It is rated R, so there is a lot of cursing, and there is blood, and there is grittiness. It's not too bad though. Like, yes, it is rated R, so you do have to be aware of that. But it's not super duper graphic, except maybe like one of the last shots of what happens in the story. I don't want to spoil anything. I do think people should at least watch this if you can handle comic book gritty movies that are somewhat gritty, but it's not super blood and guts. I think most people can handle it once you're old enough. I think if you're old enough and you like comic book movies, I think this is well worth your time. I highly recommend this movie. It's a really good movie that tragically took Brandon Lee, and he gave it his all, and his performance is a very good highlight of this movie. I strongly recommend it. I hope you guys check this out if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I don't know what my next review will be or when it will be. If you have any recommendations, please comment below. Also, please like, subscribe, and if you do end up commenting below, let me know. Did you watch The Crow? Did you like it? Do you think it's a movie that should be watched at least once, like I do? I think most people, if you can handle the darkness and the grittiness, should watch this movie at least once. At least once. I'm not saying it's the greatest movie ever made. They're obviously not. But it is a movie that, especially during like October, I think most people should at least experience this one time in their life. That's my opinion. Let me know if you think the same. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next review. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thanks for watching.